don't mean to push this to you, Andy or Paul, but you're going to be stuck in the studio for a little while. I'm going to go out and get some fresh air.
Yeah, we love it here. Going for a swim in the I was going to say the turpentine. You don't want to be doing that.
Not really.
Swim in the serpentine.
I'll take it. Well, those days of having a dip in the turpentine are over. But I'll do that.
The talkSPORT Clips of the Week.
Yeah, Clips of the Week time. And we start with Laura Woods doing a sterling job alongside Alan McCoy, sitting in for Big Alan on breakfast. But she's clearly not a fan of one particular England cricketer from the 80s.
We can see all your calls coming in. There are so many of them, but we can't actually answer them at the moment. We are working to get it sorted. We also can't get Alan Lamb on. Luckily...
A bit harsh on Lammy, that is. A bit harsh.
Oh, yeah. Here's Ray Parlour now, also on breakfast, having an argument with himself.
It's like seeing Sir Alex Ferguson coming back and going to another club in the Premier League. I just don't see it.
No, I get that.
I just don't see it working, or it probably would work, but...
it's going to work or it's not going to work, Ray. Work it out. Yeah. So, let's get the sports news now.
Neil Lennon insists new signing David Turnbull chose Celtic over Norwich for footballing reasons and not cash. The 19-year-old Motherwell ace has finally agreed to move to Celtic Park and will be unveiled once he completes a medal.
Not bad getting a medal before you've even had the medical.
It's not even started.
Yeah, and insist was the word. Clearly,
great pronunciation of that one.
Yeah.
It's Jim White crossing to our man with the under-21s in Italy.
Ian Abrahams is over in Italy because England's under-21s campaign has come to an end. Ian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jim.
Yeah, that whistling was a bit strange. It did remind us of something, didn't it?
Ian Abrahams is over in Italy because England's under-21s campaign has come to an end. Ian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jim.
Sorry.
A little bit of that.
Childish.
Yeah, well, it's spaghetti western. He is in Italy. Although he probably wouldn't eat spaghetti now in the mood.
It's Tony Cascarino now, recalling an old footballing foe.
I'd say the toughest I ever played was Luther Matthäus. He played centre-half and he was a midfielder.
Luther Matthäus? I don't remember Luther Matthäus.
I remember Lothar Matthäus.
Yeah. Luther Matthäus was a player and a half. He really was.
Oh, tremendous.
Now, this is Alison Bender on breakfast going through the papers.
The Sun says VAR for the madding crowd, which is quite highbrow for the Sun, a bit of a Shakespearean reference.
Yeah, well, actually, Alison, it's Thomas Hardy by way of Thomas Gray's famous poem of 1751, Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard. It's a bit highbrow for talkSPORT, isn't
it? This is Rupert Bell talking racing.
The other two don't quite look good enough of the 8 runners outside the my alarm suddenly went off.
Yeah, it's probably the alarm that goes off when you forgot what you're talking about. It doesn't go off often. It doesn't go off often, if you know what I mean. Off often. So what's next?
It's back to Laura Woods with great news for Chelsea fans.
Stamford Bridge is preparing to welcome back a legend.
Lee Mason brings this dramatic game to an end.
I'm more of an Andre Mariner man myself.
Oh, yeah.
I had a fantastic night out with him in Indonesia. No, we won't go into that. We'll leave that there, so I shouldn't have said anything. So, next, we were shocked to hear Jim White say this during the week.
Just before we go to the calls, and this is a burning issue, do you find when you go to the loo...
Jimmy, if you've got a burning issue when you go to the loo, I think that's antibiotics, isn't it? Or penicillin or something. So, what's next, Andy?
Well, it's Fisherman's Blues, and host Nigel Bothaway had a game of one size fits all.
Oh, yeah.
When the cream of Britain's match angling talent will compete for the most prestigious title in UK match fishing live in front of the TV cameras. But Hayfield owner Robin Goforth...
Goforth, Andy?
Multiply.
Goforth and Multiply, that's right. That's, as he's known in the dressing room.
Of course he is, yeah.
So, and finally, novelist and cricket fan Geoffrey Archer was on Jim White's show chatting about his England bowler near namesake, Jofra.
I met him last year. I was very, very impressed with him. A cool, calm head. But you're quite right. He's got to beat them up and get them out there and start winning.
And once again, Andy,
it did remind us of something.
Which you probably guessed.
Beat them up and get them out there and start winning.
It's unbelievable.
It goes very well with that music.
Let's get Geoffrey back on to say exterminate. That would have been even better. So there we are. Thanks to everybody suggested clips that were played this week. They include Luke Gardner, Johnny Utah, Arnold Anderson, Tim Butler, David Clark, Robert Calderwood, Zoggy the Gooner, Warren Peace, oh yeah.
Warren Peace.
Daniel Bruce, the Reverend Ruthless, Nick Donovan, Danny Bean, Rajan Durham, and Tom Bowler.
Got a semi-final against one of them three, and then potential a final against another one of them three. So this next...